He was privileged to get that jacket. That jacket is fire.
I appreciate that, man.
That ain't no.
And you know, I rented it for the full day too.
Only need this was 8 hours.
Yeah, that's cool.
Now, can we call you Eddie, or would you prefer Mr. Rochester?
Anderson, like the Matrix.
Anderson.
There's some agents around here.
Okay.
Yeah, Eddie is cool.
Okay.
Absolutely.
And your dad?
Yes, my dad was Eddie Rochester Anderson.
Mm-hmm.
And for those of you out in TV and radio land, he was one of the first black. I don't want to say movie star. I want to say entertainer.
Oh.
Because you know he started way back.
Wow, look
with
at
Jack
there.
Benny, with
Look at
Jack
there,
Benny.
Well,
1906,
even before that,
1906.
check this out. You know, like the Jackson 5, right?
Mm-hmm.
And their story, the family, everybody singing and paying the rent.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, well, he was one of the original like Jackson 5 type family, but they were like acrobats. You know, his mother was the first black tightrope walker
Oh, wow.
in the United
He was
States.
in the circus.
Well, yeah, circus and performing in the minstrel show. You know,
Oh,
and they would take their show on the road, like you know, I don't even know if it was on the wagon train or was it a car, but I know they took it. You know, like you see the
Your
fair.
dad was born when?
1906. Some people
Oh, yeah.
say 1906,
Yeah.
and some it's so way back. Some people say 1905. So I'm going to say between
6 and 5.
5 and 6.
Somewhere in
Somewhere in there. So I haven't yet to know exactly what that date is. So, but they would like tour. You know what I'm saying? And they would set up shop. From what I, based on the research that I found, it's not easy either. But yeah, they would go places, set up. And then my father and his brothers, they were like almost like the Nicholas brothers. You remember all that?
Yes.
Remember all that tap dancing and flying in the air?
Yes.
So
So this is your dad?
That is Pops right there. There you go.
Wow.
What's up? What's up?
Wow.
Yeah,
That's
so
Pops,
those who
man.
don't know, Jack Benny, he was on his
Wow.
show for day one, right?
Yeah, no, not actually.
Not actually?
You want the cool thing about it? It's almost like Urkel. Remember Urkel?
Yeah.
He
Yes.
wasn't intended
Oh,
to
okay.
be one.
Okay.
So Jack Benny,
Wow.
he had a skit, and my father was going to be just a porter for one time on a train. This was
I
radio.
remember him.
Yeah. Well, hey, Cabin in the Sky, you guys.
Oh my God! Look, I got
You
chills.
remember this?
I got chills.
I'm gonna blow you away right now. Remember? Listen to this. Petunia, you didn't even give him a chance. Petunia. Oh, I did that over Mike. Yeah, Petunia. All right.
Yes.
Tangy, you didn't even give him a chance.
Getting all moist and shit.
This is when the part, I know how this works. I just look.
Yeah, my bad.
No.
Yeah.
Yes.
So check it out. So Jack Benny at the time.
Oh my goodness.
He was running his show on the
Look at
radio,
that.
right? It first started radio, and from what I heard, you know, you need what do you call it? You need your ratings up,
Yeah.
and at the time, his ratings were going a little down. So
And your daddy
Pops
came
in
on.
just on the
Rochester.
radio, and he did that voice. Where you going? And blew
People went,
up.
I
And
keep getting
you feel the
chills.
chills because this is real, and he's in here right
That's
now.
what I was thinking.
He's here,
That's
because guess
I got
what?
chills.
I feel him too. And this was, I thought you had some electricity.
Does he
up
need a
there.
mic?
No.
See, you trying to make Brother Bill look out of here. Hey, I had a girlfriend, ex-girlfriend told me one time, she was kind of psychic at the time. She said, your father's, he's right there with you. And I said, he's right there with me. What you talking about? You know, I wanted.
We
and
got
then
the
the
money.
TV,
We know we
yeah,
got
that's what. Hey, so look, and then the TV cut off by itself.
Oh.
Just
Oh,
cut
wow.
off. I go like this. Oh, I'll call you back. Because we're about to do that thing you said. You know what I'm saying? I didn't want Pops all up in my business.
Right.
Even though DNA.
Wow.
So, do you remember when he was on?
Oh, absolutely.
So you were a kid by that
I
time.
was about 55. Just that's a joke, bro.
Hilarious.
I was an old man's baby,
Oh, okay.
so he had me at 53.
Okay.
Okay.
Wow.
So
Okay.
that wasn't the
He
end.
could have been your son. Go
That
Too late,
wasn't
bro. It ain't too late.
that wasn't the end of his career, or he didn't retire yet,
What
but
did
he
he do?
was moving just a tad bit slower.
Okay.
You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So actually, I'm a product of the second marriage,
Okay.
right?
Okay.
So
Wow.
when I came along, I didn't get the car in high school. You get what I'm saying?
The fourth kid from another marriage.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? So I'm
By the time
looking.
it got to you, it was a bicycle.
That's cold.
Look at that, but he's still here with you now.
But check it out. It was cold because my father had a son named Billy Anderson, and I'm looking at the the family photo album, and he living his best life.
One room.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
So
Oh,
what's in the photo
is
album?
hell, huh?
Who's in the photo album with him?
It's my brother with the what do you call it? The town car, the Lincoln convertible, brand
they was
new
bummed.
in high school. You get what I mean? Looking like he's in a parade every day.
Nice.
You get what I'm saying?
Yes.
No, parade. You know the car is packed. You get what
His,
I'm
I
saying?
his
hear
character
you.
on Jack Benny, because he wasn't like the
No.
servant or anything.
No.
He was pretty much equal to Jack Benny.
Well, that's the.
Yeah.
And
Absolutely.
Jack
Now,
made
was the
sure
pay-
that happened.
Yeah.
Was the pay equal?
Yeah.
Or
Well,
I mean,
I think from what I
Back in the
got,
day?
he was the highest paid out of all the crew.
oh wow.
The show.
Okay. Mhm.
See, it became.
That's dope.
It became.
Cause he,
what-
yeah.
Yeah, what I
He
think
was
Jack
major.
Benny realized that the spook had to come from out of the door, from out of the back
Yes.
door.
Okay.
You get it? He knew that was a home run, and they had a relationship so tough in the beginning. From what I understand, some of the jokes were stereotypical, right? You know, it was like, "Hey, Rochester, I know you got that switchblade in your pocket," or
Yeah.
it went to
Oh,
that, or
chicken.
the dice,
Yeah.
the
A
chicken
watermelon?
thing.
Right,
And then all of a sudden, remember the Holocaust and all that.
Mm-hmm.
So Jack Benny, a lot of people don't know it. He was Jewish, and that
I'm
wasn't
gonna
his
give you a
name.
pass. It's Holocaust.
But, you know what I'm saying?
Close the Holy Call.
They
I was
catch
about
everything.
to
They
do
catch
You a guess.
I got-
Normally I would have cooked it.
I had to put, look, dude, I got
And
to
you
put a little
would, Jack.
sauce on
Yeah,
it.
you
You got a little sauce. It's not holy. No, okay. So that's pretty good, man. Sweetie. So at one time, like we're at the table now, the writers' table. They said Jack Benny came in and he had a whole new sort of outlook on everything and oppression and everything. And he said, you know what? From this point on, no more jokes like
Oh,
that.
I got chills
Yeah.
again. Look
The
at
jokes
there.
are over.
Wow.
Wow.
You know,
Oh.
and we're gonna spin this a different way. Matter of fact,
$100,000 a year in 1942.
that's what I'm saying. And I
Ooh,
couldn't get a
wow.
car.
He was a millionaire.
Wow.
He's still upset.
I'm still, yeah.
Look, hey.
I need therapy, man.
He invested his money wisely.
I know a lot of us trying to make 100,000.
Dig this, dig this.
Right, right.
He wasn't only just an actor. This guy, a lot of people say, well, you gonna fill your father's shoes. I can't fit in his baby shoes. You remember
Right.
little baby shoes you put on?
Yeah,
the
They,
white
too,
ones, the
they
ones-
too big for me. I can't get them.
Yeah.
He was a car inventor.
Oh wow.
Wow.
He invented a car called the Rochester Roadster.
Uh-huh.
And I found it, right? Somebody has it. This
Jay Leno?
This
He got-
billionaire. Huh?
Jay Leno? He got
Oh, but
Yeah,
I'm about to go here. Look. I found it in St. Louis, and it's a billionaire who is a CEO over this financial institution. I found him. I called him. I said, "Hey, man, you got my daddy's car, dude. You know
In
what?
that- in
You know
that
this
voice.
is some grand theft." I tried to act, hard. Yeah, I was trying to scare him to get my car back. And he said, "Man," no, what I said is, I said, "Man, can I come by and see it?" He said, "Yeah, you can come by and see it."
Did you use your
I
white
said-
voice?
That part.
Oh, okay.
You
I was about
notice,
to say.
you notice I can
Hey,
say it,
buddy.
too. You notice. Yeah, I said, "Hey, man, look. First of all, I want to
So
say
that's
far
it right
out,
there?
far
That's
out.
the car?
That's the
The
car.
car is
But
gorgeous.
watch
man.
this. This is equal to a Bugatti
Oh, wow.
Right now.
right now.
Oh, wow.
Because look, I asked him.
That's
I
a
said,
$2 million car.
That's a
"Wait."
white, what is it,
And
white wall tire?
this gets kind of cold, man. It really does. So
that car
what-
is so dope.
I'm excited about it because look, I really want my car back.
So he
Wait.
apparently he
Okay. So I said, "Look, you got my father's car. What if I do a movie? Can we use it?" He said, "Yeah, I might be able to make that happen with insurance." I said, "Now let me get down to the nitty gritty. What would it take for me to get my car back, man?" I tried to act like
Use
Debo.
that voice.
You know what I'm saying?
What you got on my car? homie?
Security,
This guy.
get the chicken out of here.
Click.
Yeah.
Right.
So he said, "I don't. If you had $3 million, I wouldn't sell you this car.
Is this the only one?
Wow.
That's the only one. But
Wow.
But the Jay Leno thing came in,
Mm-hmm.
and somebody gave me a great idea. Said, "Hey, why don't you push that to Jay Leno? That would be a good episode
Yeah.
trying to get my car back."
Yeah.
So really, I'm really trying to get the car back. So if you hear me, dude, I'm trying to get mine.
I know
Really?
that's
So you still working on it?
Yeah, I'm still working on it right now.
How did
Hey,
he
see?
get it? How did he get it?
My father, he's much like myself. He left the car in a, he was having some work done, body work. And after the years went on, he kind of lost the luster of things. Nothing really excited him no more. And they put a lien on it. The lien probably was about $25.
Wow.
Absolutely.
Well, yeah,
Back
if you
in
leave
those
your
days.
car at you get it fixed and you don't go
Yeah.
back,
They
they'll
put
do
a
a
lien.
lien. They'll say they sent you the letter because all they do is mail it out. They
Absolutely.
may not even come to you.
Yeah.
But they'll say, no, we